Welcome back to another recapping the finale of all finales. I can't believe that in all the years of Bravo finales that we haven't had a finale like this. And honestly, for Monica to stand up to everybody the way she did, like she didn't run, she didn't disengage, none of that. She stood there, she took it, she held her ground, and then she, understood that nobody was ready to hear her side of it, so nobody was going to be receptive, and there was no point in listening and continuing the conversation. So she just walked off. I do want to know where she went, like did she spend the night there? Where did she go? Did they get her a hotel? Did production get her a hotel? She had her glam team there, so I mean, how did that work? Well, I don't know. I guess it is what it is. Maybe she went to go stay with her glam team. Was her glam team staying at the house? I don't know. I have questions about that situation. So it's just wild to me. And then I was surprised for Lisa to get up. I mean, Lisa looked like a little girl from like the Bronx or something. Like she got up out of her chair. She was channeling Teresa Judice a little bit. I felt like, oh man, the producer scrambling in the background. Bravo just doesn't even have a fourth wall anymore at this point. Oh, by the way, I wore my little like beach color thing so we could try to be like on Bermudian vibes. Oh, and then was that I saw a meme or a post that said Bermuda had like released this thing, but they had just like did like a copy paste of the Real Housewives logo over what is it? Like their flag. That's pretty epic. I don't think any other franchise has gotten a country to. If it was real, I don't know if it was real. I mean, it was on the internet. I can't believe everything that's true. But I've been watching, obviously, Zach Peter. Well, Zach Peter's the only one that I really watch when it comes to Bravo stuff because he's non biased and he asks the hard questions. And he doesn't have to, like, be salacious for no reason, unlike other people that we won't mention. But um, apparently, Jen Shaw has sent her a cease and desist, or did send her a cease and desist. I wasn't clear on the timeline. Um, that was just crazy. I can't believe she figured it all out. I want to know how she was able to figure it out. Like, did she have like some kind of like private investigator doing research or whatever? And then when I googled the accounts, all of these different accounts came up, but a lot of them didn't have any posts. Only one that looks new. And so let's talk about that real quick because I found it. And oh, but if you're on Instagram, you're not going to be able to see this. So you should probably, um, I don't know, go follow me on YouTube. So there's this new post, this new one. When I looked at it on my phone, it said new right here. And so, and they're very pro Monica. So let's see, like if you look at this one, it says, what's the caption say? Here we go. Let me move my phone a little bit. My phone's in the way, guys. Monica stood up for Black Lives while Lisa, bar none, donated to Ted Cruz. I don't like Ted Cruz anyways. Yeah, Ted Cruz is terrible. So Lisa, you just lost some points with me for liking Ted Cruz because that's not cool. He's not the vibe. And then they have those same videos from her mom. So that was wild, and I just can't believe that. I mean, there's a whole new account. And since it's so pro Monica, I'm like, well, who is it? Because originally, when I saw the two videos that were the last post, I thought, oh, okay, this is probably Tanisha doing it again. But now, when I read the captions for those videos, the caption says, what is the caption said something about, let's see. They're trying to make this seem like, I'll move this back over. It's the way people are posting this as a gotcha, like Monica's in the wrong. She's consistent here as she was on the show. Her mom is the one who's in the wrong and took Angie's side because she wants Monica to get the assignment right. So that's what I don't really get about that, like what was that? What was that all about? And please don't mind these, like I'm having a severe breakout because I'm so stressed out. A lot of things have been going on. I don't even want to talk about the drums. We're pretending that those drums don't exist right now because we're not doing 2024 that way. It's just not gonna happen. So it is what it is. Um, what else was I gonna say? Heather dropping the bomb that Jen gave her the black eye. Then Zach Peter said that he looked at the timestamp of Jen Shaw's post, and it was actually before that moment had actually aired. So, I mean, that's clearly was like some kind of like pre-planned situation going on right there. If it happened or was posted before the moment even aired, like before the bomb was even dropped. But I think I don't know. Was everybody kind of already knowing that that was going to happen? I think we all knew already that Jen had given her the eye. I want like a body language person to like look at that section of video that they put back up when that they production put snipped in there, where her eyes are all like darty all over the room, and then she almost says "come up." She either says "come up with" or "come up," and then she stops herself. She stopped short. It's because she was stopping herself from telling on herself right there. Because I was always suspicious about that. It was crazy. Like, and even Meredith was shooketh the house. And Lisa, whoa, whoa. This really was the best. And Monica was the T. She really was a T. I mean, the way that she took it from everybody without backing down, without getting like overly dramatic or overly emotional. I mean, yeah, she stood up. Oh, the names. That's what I was going to say. The names of who they were bleeped out. Who are these people? I know that Zach Peter like said a couple of the names, so y'all go watch his thing and see what the names are. Because I don't remember. But I know that there was also one of Jen's assistants that did a podcast with Bravo and Blaze. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that podcast because he revealed a lot of things about Monica. And I watched it when it came out, and now I can't remember anything. So I'm gonna have to go back and watch it and remind myself of what those things were. So y'all should go watch her podcast too, because Murillo, is that his name? Don't get me mispronouncing this person's name. Um, but he was on Bravo and Blaze's podcast. She did a whole thing with him, and he revealed a lot of things about Monica and things that were going to come out in the show. And so I'm sure that there's more information, and I'm excited for the reunion because I'm sure that there's more information about that. It's just, oh my God, wild. Absolutely freaking wild. I can't wait for this reunion. The fact that she brings out a whole burn book, I'm just like obsessed with it. Oh, it was that Sheena Shea burn book situation. Was that already like an ad? Or did they drop that ad after this teaser for Real Housewives Salt Lake City reunion? Because the timing. I know it's a, Mean Girls thing. I don't know. Maybe it's just because Mean Girls are coming back. Who knows? That's probably what it was. But still, the timing is pretty coincidental. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, that's kind of really all I have for the finale because I mean, Meredith, the security camera footage also, that's what I was going to say, the security camera footage. Yeah, that was crazy. The blonde hair. Oh my God. But why was she driving by Jen's house? Like, was that like a joke? Because she was like on her way to Jen's house to like do assistant duties, or was she just really going by there to like scope it out? What's that all about? I hope Andy asked that question at the reunion. He better ask that question at the reunion because we all want to know what's that all about. What's it all about, Monica? Why are you driving by people's houses? I'm still a Monica fan, but I am questioning that because it does seem like odd behavior. It's questionable behavior at the least. But I'm still a Monica fan. It's gonna take a lot for me to not like Monica. Let me tell you why. I have I have no relationship with either of my parents at this point because they're very toxic people, and going no contact with them was probably the best decision I ever made. I really couldn't have that. I'm glad I never really got to that level. I mean, I definitely did have some screaming matches with both of my parents, but not to the level that Monica and her mom were at. And I think had I not gone no contact, it probably would be at that level, quite honestly. I think it really, really would. I think that the level of toxicity would have just gotten so out of control that we would be just like that, or worse, because we are no better. We're just regular, regular people over here. So if you see this, Monica, like, girl, I'm with you. I'm on your side. You need to just go no contact with that person and just work on yourself and work on healing. Get some therapy for yourself, bro. Because it's just that's what you need. Like, I can only tell you what worked for me. That's what worked for me. Going no contact, working on myself, self reflection. Doing a lot of inner healing. So if you see this, that's the only thing that I can tell you. I love you, girl. I understand growing up with parents like that don't prioritize their children and prioritize themselves and are very, very selfish. I understand how that goes. It's not a great environment for anybody. Um, so sometimes you just have to be the one to rip the band-aid off and pull the ripcord and just cut them off. You know, love them from a distance or don't love them. I don't know. That's your choice. Because you just have to internalize they're never going to change. You can only control what you control, what's in your house, within your willpower. And so you got to be a good parent for yourself. You got to be a good person for yourself and a good parent for your kids. I'm a mom too, so I get it. That's why I did it. I was just like, I ain't going to be in this crazy codependent relationship. So that's all I have for the finale of all finales and my little therapy advice. That's not real therapy advice because I'm not a therapist or anything like that. This is just me sharing my own life advice. Take it, leave it. I don't really care. We're just putting it here to see if anybody wants to hear it. And I don't know, go follow that new account. Don't go follow it. I think I might go follow it. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead. Let's go follow it. Sorry, my nose is really itchy. It's finally cold here in Texas, and so it's bothering my allergies. So, oh, you know what? I think it's time for me to change my air filter in my house. That's also what it is, probably, most likely. All right, guys, that's all for now. Tomorrow we will come back and we're going to talk about Miami and that Mother's Day drama, and then Beverly Hills, the end of the Erica and Denise fight, and we finally get that little scene where, oh God, I can't remember her name right now. Oh my goodness. Crystal. Crystal's yelling or saying, "You guys only want me to yell," and also the Garcelle and Dorit conversation. That was a good conversation. That was a good 10 minutes or so. I don't know. Yeah, it was a good 10 minutes or so. All right. That's all for now. Have a good night. Bye. See you later.